Joining us now is Pattie Lovett-Reid. She's the chief financial commentator for CTV, and this is Financial Literacy Month here in Canada.
Right, and it's also getting very close to the holiday season, and a report came out by Credit Canada Debt Solutions and Capital One in conjunction. They went online and said, Canadians, how are you saving money? And when you are frugal, do you compromise quality? And I thought that's a pretty good question. Here are a couple of the answers. We didn't do our homework when we picked our roofer. 1 year later, they were no more, and we're without a warranty. Being cheap has caused us to replace our kitchen chairs more than once, and of course it's broken when a guest has sat on it. And then they said, my ex put a car I bought in his name to save on the tax. Well, he's the ex, and he has the car with him.
Right.
And so
ouch,
they,
ouch and ouch.
Ouch and ouch and ouch. And, but these are very real things. And I know the people that watch your show are very savvy. But I do think when you listen to people, getting a little extra money and putting it in your pocket, it can go a long way. So here are just some of the things that Canadians have told us. They said, I quit buying coffee every day and going out for getting my lunch. Audit your bills, both your contract as well as the bills that you get on a regular basis. When was the last time you did it? No, seriously, when did you do it last, you guys?
What do you mean audit my bills?
Well, they say audit your bills, your cell, your water, once a year and shop around.
Yeah.
I kind of get locked in, and I understand this, but I don't necessarily do it.
Years ago, I phoned the phone company and told them to drop some of the extras like call waiting, etc., off my home phone, but it's been years.
Not call ID?
Well, things like that.
Yeah,
I even forget what I asked to have dropped from the home phone service, but it was years ago, and we still have a home phone, but it's much less important to us now than it was just a few years ago. So I'm due to do that.
You're due to do it, and we know it, but it's just a matter of doing it. Buying store brands as opposed to name brands when they say they're just as good. Take advantage of coupons. They also say consider shopping and using mobile apps to do your comparison shopping. And yet, when we get back to the original question, do you compromise quality when being frugal? Sometimes it does make sense to spend a little more money because you get a little more longevity out of it.
Mm-hmm. Do you have clients who gush too much money?
Well, I think everybody at different points in times gushes too much money. The interesting part of the story, Pattie, for me would be, what are people doing with the money that they save? Are they paying down debt, or are they simply taking it and putting it into some other consumption
Well, they
practice?
said on one case here, I quit buying the coffee and started making my own lunch, and I put $1,000 into my tax-free savings account. So they are saving. Are they paying down debt? We're not necessarily seeing that yet. But there are things that you can do on a regular basis. Install programmable thermostats, switching to energy-efficient bulbs, that sort of thing. Clean and change your furnace. But even when you go into your financial institution, negotiate the fees, understand the fees. In a low-interest rate environment, you can still get a better rate than the posted rate. All of this puts money back in your pocket.
And you don't get if you don't ask.
You don't get. I might end my blog that way.
There you go.
Thank you so much, Pattie Lovett-Reid. She's the chief financial commentator for CTV. You can also check out Pattie's blog on our website. She's going to put a new ending on it now. She's going to credit Carl Berger for that ending. That's at BNN.